Yeah, it's funny that there's a group of ladies that tried to form an organization called Say No. And it's an anti-doxing campaign. Um, but they're all bullying Gina at the same time. It's ridiculous. How can you like try to form a campaign about not doxing and harassing people while you're fucking harassing someone? It's the cutest thing ever. Um,
Sinner does not know what he is talking about. I want to clear up some misinformation. I did not create Say No. Safin, Still and Leather are the creators of Say No. I was asked to help create a video for them and to upload it on my channel. I do not dox. I do not harass people. Calling people out for their bad behavior is not harassment or bullying.
Actually, I might as well just talk about it. I've been getting a lot of shit for having Gina Diamond's back, and I don't give a fuck. That's just the way it is. I root for the underdog. I can spot a good person from a bad person from a mile away. I pride myself on it. So if me having her back is a problem or whatever, I think those people have to figure it out because I'm going to continue to have Gina's back until I have no reason to, or until I mean I can't imagine. So anybody that wants to cover up their hate for trans people by making it about other things when it's clear what it's really about, I'm on to you people.
Wait a minute, Sinner. Are you telling me that just because someone is trans that gives them the right to be a bad person and not get called out? Just because someone calls out bad behavior does not have anything to do with anyone being trans. Did you eat stupid flakes for breakfast? I mean, really.
It's not cool. I have no love for hateful people. Too many people support it. Rapper coming in and dropping the N bomb
Oh
in
my
chat
god.
is not okay. We can't be like, oh, rapper, fuck that person. We can't permit people to be hateful like that. I mean, if you don't like somebody, put some words together, complete a sentence. You don't have to, go for the obvious insult or whatever. But I know those people are, not supportive of minorities. They're not supportive of trans people. Anybody who's not real white and looks like them and has their weird little accent, they're against. And I can see it. I don't understand why everyone ignores it.
What rapper did in chat was unacceptable and no one ignored it. His comments were deleted and he was banned from that channel. Sinner does not know Savra Leather. How does he know how they think or feel? In my opinion, Sinner needs to sit back and look at all the things Gina has done on this platform. And others, Sinner states if you do not like something to form a sentence and say it. But then he has the nerve to say people calling out Gina's behavior is trans bashing. I do not care what race, religion, sexual preference, or anything of that matter. Wrong is wrong and right is right. Bad behavior is bad behavior. I am going to call it out.
Gets me fired up when I see someone that's obviously racist or obviously hateful and they look for any other reason to pick someone apart except for what they don't like about them.
If you go through my channel, I have never said one thing about someone's looks. I call out the behavior. In my opinion, from what I have seen, Sinner has done to Betty and Queen Bee exactly what he is claiming others are doing.
It upsets me that racist cunts can sit in their house and spout hate comfortably. I think these people should always be uncomfortable.
In my opinion, from what I just heard Sinner say, by calling out bad behavior, it makes me a racist cunt. Wow.
But yeah, so that's where it stands. I mean, I'm gonna have Gina's back. Gina's a friend of mine, a YouTube friend of mine. So I mean, for what it's worth, just like anybody, if someone's a good person and they're being picked apart by a mob, I'm gonna have their back. We all make mistakes.
Yeah, I agree. I make mistakes every day.
Yeah, I mean, I've done things that I regret. I've had to apologize to people. That's part of being alive. I mean, the secret to it is owning up to your shit, and it's impossible in this platform to redeem yourself. And I'm so against that. I'm all for redemption.
In my opinion, there is no ma going after Gina. Sinner needs to practice what he thinks he is preaching. Gina has not owned her behavior. She has not retracted her statements about wishing death on people. She continues her behavior. As long as she continues her behavior, people are going to call it out whether Sinner likes it or not. Just like he likes to call out Betty.
My plan is to stay, anonymous online for my own safety and sanity. So if people find interest in giving my name to people, that's just weird, man. And let me catch you in the street with that shit. That's all I can say about that. I've got a little money saved up. I'll bail myself out.
I would like to know if Sinner is truly against doxing. Then, how can he condone Gina's behavior? In my opinion, he should take a closer look into his friend's history.
It's coming off that every time I'm ever talking on anyone else's channel, then I'm just bitching. And it's because I'm trying to get my points across as quickly as I can. I have fun too. I actually laugh most of the day. It doesn't seem that way, I'm sure, but I do. I just don't like people that are bad to other people.
When someone has nothing to bring to the table, they resort to name-calling. Sinner really does need to take a close look at his friend and stop attacking others. In my opinion, Sinner is being hateful and bad to other people.
Well, I guess I can share this with you guys. I have discussed with Emmy in the past. Are we doing too much? Is it too much? Are we doing too much to this woman? Are we picking on her? Are we being bullies to her? Because at one point, it was a legitimate concern of mine. Suffice it to say, I've moved past that because we are bullying her. We're calling her out for being a bully and stomping around. There's a big difference. I understand it can get murky, and a lot of people have an opinion that like, oh, these people just cover Betty. Well, yeah, firemen just put fires out. So I mean, that's what it is. Like if it, I've said it before. If there's a dumpster on fire in your neighborhood, you don't just walk by it and ignore it. You make efforts to mitigate the hazard, and I think that's what Emmy does with dealing with Betty because he's never a bully or mean. Just
I
stating
try
the
not
fact.
to be. I mean, sometimes I call her bad words, but it's
No, but
more for her actions, not for who she is.
exactly. And do you recall me bring that up to you? I mean, I was worried about it.
Honestly, no.
Yeah. Well,
I
thanks.
mean, I trust that you did, but
No, I did because I felt dirty because I mean, at one point I was going at her pretty hard. I really didn't understand how this stuff works. I think people don't realize that everybody's not real savvy when it comes to YouTube. I mean, a year and a half ago, I didn't even know you can comment.
Okay, wait a minute. Sinner is fine with calling out Betty because he does not like her. But if anyone calls out someone he likes, that is where the problem is. In my opinion, that is being a hypocrite.
But I did start feeling bad, and I don't want to feel bad for doing the right thing. So I pulled back on, I don't talk about her hairline or all that obvious stuff anymore. And I kind of regret it. It seemed petty to me to do that, and the people that are against me and other people doing that, I think are right. But there's plenty of actual shit that she's done and she does that we could continue to call out. That's all. I don't think I'm a bully. I really don't. Like, in fact, I stick up for people that are bullied. So
In my opinion, Sinner is in fact a bully, whether he wants to believe that or not.
I always say, check yourself before you wreck yourself. That's what I say to my students. I need to say it to myself more often.
I mean, we
Hey,
all make
Karen,
mistakes. We have to be allowed to, be allowed to make mistakes. Just when you do make a mistake, in my opinion, in these YouTube streets, if you fuck something up, just apologize. Like even when Laura, or not Laura, I'm sorry, Cries in Fashion, I was in her chat being an asshole, admittedly, right? So I got kicked out, I got booted out, and then like a half hour later, she went fucking live again and did like a whole 12-minute live video just about me in her chat and how horrible of a person I am. And that is the most petty shit I've ever seen in my life. And I like Lisa. I'm still a fan of hers. I watch In the Bushes. So like it was complicatedly upsetting for me when that occurred, obviously. No one wants to hear shitty things about themselves. And especially when I knew I was wrong already. In fact, and she can confirm this, I texted her and said, I'm very sorry for doing that. It will never happen again. And that was before she went live. So that just tells me what I'm dealing with here. Like, just like, give me a fair shake and I'll give you a fair shake. And that's how I am with everyone.
I saw the live stream that day. In my opinion, Sinner was being a complete ass in Lisa's chat. Her follow-up live stream was to apologize to her viewers for Sinner's actions, not to bash Sinner. In conclusion, calling out bad behavior is not trans bashing. It is not being racist. In my opinion, Sinner is a hypocrite and a bully. I have seen Sinner in many chats name-calling women and bullying them. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments section. Please smash the like button, comment, and subscribe. Thank you to my members. Your support means the world to me.